I went to go see J. Cole. I was far back, but I took a video and I was like, yeah, I gotta be on that stage. My name is Julius Ross, also known as Juby DaGod. I'm an artist from the south side of Chicago. I started making music when I was 9 years old. Grew up listening to Lil Wayne, so that was like my first time actually hearing like rap. But I was always in like choir singing and stuff, you know. I'm inspired by a lot of people. J. Cole was a big person that made me realize I really wanted to do this. I had went to a concert and I seen him in person, and it was kind of like a bird's eye view. Then I really looked into what he got into, his company, his label, and I ended up stumbling upon Dreamville. And that's where I discovered Dreamville Fest. It was a bunch of like, wow moments. I had booked a hotel and I got there and the hotel was like, yeah, we need a debit card on file, we need to see your ID. And I didn't have nothing to like prove who I was or how everything was being paid for, because I lost my wallet like a week or two before. And I had to sleep in my car for that entire festival. The feeling that I had, it was kind of different. I felt more like a fan than an actual peer. It was very nostalgic, and it kind of put you in a trance. Your body was here, but you were in a different realm. That's the best way I can describe it. You close your eyes and it's your favorite song and he doesn't do it regularly and it feels like he's singing it to you. Things like that, it's like very emotional. I felt very in the moment. Although it was a lot of conflict within myself, I did gain the sense of getting out of my comfort zone. I didn't feel like my music hit hard enough, or I didn't feel like it was good enough to be in the same talk or the same room as the artists that I came to go see. I was scared to even tell people that I did it, especially in those situations where you're surrounded by a bunch of people you don't know. Out of 50,000 people, you're one person. I realized that you have your own path and that you have to walk it. Everything that I'm doing is not easy, but it's still my path. My experience with Dreamville 2023, it was actually a lot better. Things I had to deal with the last year, I made sure that I was on top of it this year. At least the homing situation, I actually had some place to stay. It was fun, but I was in the hood. I knew it was bad because I seen people hanging outside in like 70-degree weather with puffer coats. The thing I knew about that year in 2023 that I didn't know about 2022 was that they have pop-ups. I just came up with the idea, I'm like, just go outside with my speaker and my microphone. Like, I got my speaker and my microphone with me, I keep it with me. So why don't I do that for the people? I was scared, I was real scared. It felt like you're lifting weights and the weights are getting heavier, but you can feel your muscles, like you can feel the pain that's in the muscles. It's a little uncomfortable, but you know you're gaining something from it. I gained the ability to put being out of your comfort zone to work. It was the first scariest thing that I've ever done. Like getting on stage and performing at an open mic, it's not as scary as performing in front of a group of fans who are genuine fans of the artist, and everybody's looking at you and you gotta rise to the occasion.
Hold up. My name's Juby, so remember the name. Next year, I'll be on that stage for anybody trying to get on.
So my experience with 2024 Dreamville Fest, it was way different because of the progression that I've had from the last one. This year, it was a little bit more comfortability. The last couple of years, I was a fan. This year, I was a peer. I went to the Dreamville pop-up for Omen, and he seen me, he recognized me. He was like, Juby, right? I said, you're right. My name is Juby. I got a chance to go to the Loop pop-up again.
And it's never a moment we not thinking about it, about music specifically, or just making another part of a song better. Like, it doesn't stop.
When you have an environment and a space that you feel good in, then you'll get in that mode.
I was able to actually go out and have some fun this time around, rather than feel nervous as being an artist. So I had a couple of performances throughout the week of Dreamville Fest. My first performance was on that Wednesday.
Come on. Battle with myself in this game of sin. Get called in the crossfire again. Come send for me.
The street performance was just, look, let me show y'all this new music. And then after the street performance, I had to go to this event for Too Hot Radio. When I got there, I performed one song. I performed my song Blessings that I got a chance to even perform twice in one day. I've created this resume where I feel like I can fit in with this group. I'm confident in my resume now, and I'm confident in myself as an artist. This Dreamville Fest this year, I wanted to meet as many artists, as many of them as possible, or people that were connected, and actually get my name out there, because I felt like I had a little bit more credibility than I've had in the last couple years. So I got a lot of things that are coming, but I want to become well-rounded and not go crazy, because I'm under a lot of stress. Like I'm a student, make music full-time pretty much. I'm traveling all the time, but the one thing I haven't been able to do is perform for like money, like continuously. I think my biggest thing is trying to get my fan base, figure out who they are and cater to them and build it and grow it. Make sure that my artistry hits and it becomes an experience rather than just a bunch of music. That's my goal, to make everything into an experience, with the behind the camera stuff, the documentaries, the music, whatever else. It's a lot that I have planned, and it's a lot that I want to do, a lot of people I want to meet. So just I'm taking everything day by day. I appreciate y'all. And y'all going on my school documentary. I'm just letting you know that right now.
All right, hard.
Thank you. Ask that nigga.